It's the map that shall not be named. I'm glad, Bannister Esquire. I am too. Alright guys, here we are. Mount Kailash. And in the red, as the Burgundians to the west of the map, will be MbL. And to the east, in the blue, as the Bulgarians, will be Jordan. Feels good, man. So, remember guys, on this map you only have the 2 ibex to take. You have your 2 boars, you have, I think, 5 water buffalo. Oh, the Bulgarian theme is absolutely top tier. It's just so happy. So remember, you have less food on this map. No forage bushes at all. It is semi-ish wallable, kind of, not really. But you have these ponds with the shorefish. You're going to want to take those. Give you lots of yummy food. And for those who need a refresher, well, one, !map guide if you want a more detailed description. You know, I put a fair bit of work into those little map guides. Have half the maps done so far. Last game, I was going to break the wall, and I repaired it. Clearly, MbL not knowing how the map works. Called it low-effort content. I mean, each of those takes like an hour and a half to make. Anyway, I had that as well in practice. Hey guys, Jordan's practicing for the event! We have a top player who's actually practicing! I couldn't connect both sides. But yeah, this monument trains relics, 2 minutes in-game, Gotta use the scouts, man, yeah. 100 gold, and then you also get all of your monastery upgrades here at the monument. To further encourage going for it. The wall was 20%. He just repaired it back up. Oh my god. Wealth distribution. Now, Burgundians versus Bulgarians. It's kind of like, okay, Burgundians have the eco, but Bulgarians have some really deadly military options. Pra. And, by the way, Burgundian paladins do beat Stirrups Cavalier. Whenever a relic is made? Now that'd be something. Yeah, I feel like the men-at-arms play from Bulgundians. Bulgarians! Oh my goodness. It's the BU letter G, and then end in ians. Yeah, we did see Sito versus Vinch on Land Madness with these civs. So we shall see. Bidax already in here for MbL. Beat Baggin, yes, because they're paladins. Love the mill in the middle of nowhere. Horse collar coming in, and MbL's not even bothering with the shorefish. Exactly. Loom on the way. I guess he's just gonna go 20 pop, 22 pop, fully wall himself in, and get his eco upgrades. That sounds like an MbL move if I've ever seen one. Barracks coming in here for Jordan at 20 pop uptime. Timing honestly seems a little bit off. Because he needs to build the house, because, you know, he's housed. Exactly, and maybe this is an adaptation to what his opponent's civ is. I'm playing Arabia build order. That sounds like something MbL would do. But he's gonna need to be walled pretty darn soon, because that barracks is almost done. Although, actually, this looks like more of a scout's opening at this rate. Like, you've already lost your timing advantage, so yeah, stable coming in. Encourage laming and forwards. Food is definitely limited on a lot of maps. Like, Fractal is Lame City. Haven't seen too many lames on other maps. Oh, these villagers are going to take the shorefish. What? Also, classic MbL, just super close walls to his base. No military whatsoever. But, I mean, he's got scout number 2 already coming out. Oh, forward stable. Yeah, the distance is very far. Now, more walls coming in. It's just the coacher with extra steps. Well, watchtower coming in, but there is going to be a spearman for both players. 2 scouts to 1, but the villagers can help out. Spearman also going to get punched a little bit. Nice little dipping and dodging with the scouts of MbL. But those villagers have been distracted, and that's going to slow down the tower just a little bit. MbL likely going to finish these walls in time, but not getting his Castle Age eco upgrades just yet. Suit. Well, that spear was had a lot of X-rated things done to it. And now Jordan gonna come in with a forward watchtower. Jordan, super aggressive game number 1, and it was quite successful. He's got plenty of his farms coming up on the other side. He's already on 10. MbL, for his part, is going to be actually going up to 11, but no heavy plow just yet. Although he is already grabbing wheelbarrow, which feels quite fast. And, okay, the spearman's hanging around. Is that going to tip off MbL as to what exactly Jordan is up to? Oh! Oh no! MB! Now, Jordan's not super well defended at home. And the villas are going to get here. Bosa just now coming in for MbL. He does have gold that he can pretty safely take. Oh, little bit of a harassment. I mean, yeah, Jordan's fish aren't under any pressure whatsoever. I mean, MbL could go to them, but Jordan is trying to rush up over to defend. Gets a little bit of a hit in. Oh, and MbL actually does spot it. Nice awareness right there. Now going over to the gold, and both players are likely just going to play Scouts, Spearmen into Castle Age. Yeah, Jordan now with the Spearmen over. Oh, that tower was cancelled too. Also, notably, Jordan grabbed the forging upgrade. Nice and cheap for Bulgarians. Few spearmen here to help out, but it's actually going to be Jordan with more spearmen this time, and forging, of course, benefits those guys as well. Another tower being attempted. Vill's being brought forward. And Jordan has 4 on stone, so, I mean, I guess he can afford to have those get canceled. Spearman trying to get some pokes in, but it looks like they themselves will be the one who's poked. Still, a couple scouts have fallen. 4 kills, 4 deaths for both players. No villagers lost just yet. 6 fills on gold. MbL creeping towards Castle Age faster than Jordan. Good guy AoE, thank you for the raid. In comes another tower. And MbL does know that this is going to be a thing. Where'd those scouts go? Oh, here they are. And tower gonna do a bit of damage to a spearman. Jordan pulls it back. And now MbL himself is going over to stone. We know how popular those Kustier are these days. Games have been good so far. Games have been weird so far. I wouldn't call them good. I wouldn't call them bad. I would just call them weird. Oh, MbL needs the building. Awkward. Anyway, Jordan's still happily fishing away without a care in the world. Now grabbing wheelbarrow, but MbL is up on his way to Castle Age. Just, yeah, exactly. Vosotras. Relevant upgrades now coming in for MbL, and, I mean, he's in a pretty okay spot. Ooh, scouts diving in over here. Forging isn't in just yet, but that's going to be Villager Snipe number 1. So, you know, that's something. Oh, gotta be careful. There's Heavy Plow coming in. MbL trying to take a nice fight with the high ground, and I think he might be able to do that. Upgrades are even with just both having forging. Well, it's 76 HP to 74, but with MbL having more scouts. And there's Castle Age coming in from Jordan. Like a minute and a half-ish slower, a little bit more. But considering the rush distance on this map, I don't think that's going to be too big of a deal. So now the question is, what does Jordan want to do in Castle Age? Does he want to take the more defensive approach, drop some cheaper Bulgarian town centers? Or does he want to take the aggressive approach and drop something like a forward Krepost? I feel like the latter is more likely, but if MbL is going to be getting a defensive castle up, then that could forestall any further aggression. And now it's actually the infantry armor coming in. And that's 7 spearmen. A couple knights queued up. Some more palisade walls are on the way. And what's MbL doing? He's just making some knights. He's now getting a market. I guess he just wants to buy a castle. I would like to buy 1 castle, please. Yeah, those scouts are kind of low HP. And there we go. Just as Castle Age comes in for his opponent. And ideally for MbL, he's going to be able to keep his opponent on the back foot so that this castle can come up in safety. Also MbL housed. But Jordan just drops a second TC and a monastery, so he is going with the much more macro-heavy approach. MbL does drop his own second town center. And he's going to have 2-man saw. Well, and there's TC number 3 for Jordan. So he wants to take this one long, and we saw in that one Land Madness game that Bulgarians versus Burgundians, they have a very, very interesting matchup in a very long game. Husbandry now coming in, and there are les coustiers. Yeah, just some random units running around from Jordan. Nothing too crazy. Guys, look at this! MbL is gonna use the monument! He's gonna do it! And Jordan, is he still gonna send the units over here as well? No. Remember, you don't get vision of the monument or anything. He's doing it! I mean, you know that the monument exists, but you don't really know anything else about it. Now some coustiers are coming in. Look at it! He's training a relic! Favorite to win the tourney? Can I pick Leary, Hera, and Mr. Yo? The payback time on relics? Relic is 100 gold and 2 in-game minutes to train. I mean, you'd have to stonewall in a circle, because otherwise you can't... No, there's no maximum number of relics you can train. Well, I suppose it would be the number of relics that would fit in the number of Oh, Leary? Of course, Leary. Not playing in this tournament. Okay, so Viper, Hera, Yo. Guys, it's my own tournament. I know exactly how it works. Don't you question me. Still 11 bills on stone. TC number 3 coming in, but Jordan's already on 4, guys. Leary's a huge dark horse. It looks like he was able to get a conversion on one of the coustiers of his opponent. As good as the rules. We need entrance music for players, like this is WWE or something. Yeah, still, things are pretty peaceful. That sounded... What are you... He's building a castle up over here! Guys, he's using the middle! Never before seen in pro player games! He's committing to it! And I mean, like, guys, he's Burgundians, remember? He gets food with his relics. He is taking control of Mount Kailash. Das Overchop. Smack. Anyway, Coustier still gonna go down. MbL 20 stone miners. TC number 4 just now coming in. But guys, Jordan, with those cheaper Bulgarian TCs and a Krepos now coming in. Oh no. Guys, I think those knights are officially stuck in the monument. That tends to happen a lot. Well, now MbL has a maximum population limit in this game of 198. Ugh. Oh, there's another relic out, and both players click up to Imperialate at the same time, and Jordan's going for those Bulgarian cav archers. Yes, MbL, do it! Do it! I mean, yeah, but you think MbL's gonna notice that? Jordan, he is ascending the mountain! Only to find that there is already a castle here. Or something that deals range damage. More Coustier on the way, more relics on the way. I love it, guys. Pikemen coming in. Wait, we have 2 Cav Archers, more pikemen on the way. I mean, pikemen are still going to be, like, your best bet against Coustier. The thing is that, you know, especially if MbL ever gets Burgundian vineyards, like, he is just going to have all the gold income he'll ever need. Stone walls coming in, no fortified walls for Bulgarians, unfortunately. And guys, I think we could be getting set up for quite a long one. Each relic, guys, 100 gold, 2 in-game minutes. Train time. So it's not like you can just spam relics out super easily. Oh my god, look at this. MbL is going to be taking them down the mountain. He's going on a pilgrimage. Castle coming up on the side. Oh, a little bit of a Coustier scuffle. Gonna try and use that shock attack and run away. No, the monument is a trade workshop. So unless there's a civ bonus that I missed, that's trade workshops work X% faster. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Look how much gold MbL has. Oh, and now units running in. Chemistry coming in. Of course, Coustier plus gunpowder is going to be an insane army combo. Double the gold income right now for MbL. Yeah, just search RMS Cup 2, and you will be good to go. Map Pack's been out for a while now. I mean, there are lots of crep posts everywhere, but they don't have any upgrades. Then why? Because it's magic? Oh, charge attack on those Coustier coming in before Halb does. But there's still enough pikemen that they're going to need to run away. Another castle here for MbL. Treb in the middle. Chain barding armor. If anything, MbL needs more farms. I mean, I like how Jordan's getting himself very safe, but, you know, he is going to run out of gold eventually. Do we see some hand cannons on the way? That would, of course, be very helpful against the halberdiers. Yes, here's an archery range in the middle. Oh. Relic. I mean, like, it's literally unlimited relics. I mean, I don't know what more you people want. I mean, MbL's already at soon to be 5 relics and counting. Yep. Cav archers that have absolutely no blacksmith upgrades. But we have a few archery ranges over here, and they are making some Burgundian hand cannons. More ranges on the way. And remember, guys, as I tell you, it only takes 4 relics to sustain relic production. And with Burgundians, you're getting the food back on that as well. Da. And I feel like Jordan's just struggling to get to a good army composition. I mean, this is a sad fight. Oh yeah, more relics queued up. MbL with 5 relics! With Burgundians! How many relics? I mean, each relic is 3 villagers, essentially. With Burgundians. Or no, it's No, that would be insane. It's 30 gold a minute is a relic. And it's also 30 food. So it's 60 resources a minute. So that's probably close to one villager. That's Vineyard. Elite Coustier, Town Watch, MbL, one of the players that really prioritizes that upgrade. Yeah, now he has vineyards and he's got more relics on the way, guys. He garrisons a relic. He wants to make sure he always has one relic garrisoned. And he has more queued up. Oh my god, I love it. Yeah. And like, MbL's literally never going to run out of gold. He's got Burgundian vineyards and all the relic production. Oh my goodness. 9.3k army value in a 1v1. What is this? Elite Coustier, full upgrades. Hand cannons, good enough upgrades. Yeah, Jordan played this way too passively. And Jordan didn't play the map, to be fair. But he is coming in with some Stirrups Hussars, and those are very scary units. But I just feel like MbL's army is insanely good right now. There's relic number 8. Hand cannons do need to be a bit careful. Cav archers are going to do work against them if MbL isn't careful. Monastery has 6 relics. Nope. You can literally get unlimited relics. If you guys think that's OP, let me remind you that this is the first time we've seen anybody train more than like a couple relics. So, hitherto, top players have thought that was worthless. Yeah, you can tribe away stuff from the middle here. And even some bombard cannons as well. And there's just not a whole lot happening on the left side. I mean, Jordan has more villagers, but MbL has 7 relics. Look at this nonsense. Capram now on the way. Couple relics over here. MbL needs more monks to get this pilgrimage going. I mean, why not? Oh, Hussar is looping around here from Jordan. Very nicely done as far as that engagement goes. But the Coustier are going to chop through these things like butter, and once, you know, the Hussars are dead, the hand cannons are going to mow away at those halberdiers. And yet the Cav archers stand. Because it feels on 9 relics. With Burgundians. Oh, don't be sloppy with your micro. I mean, look at these resources. Oh. Still, Jordan's in a really strong defensive position. It's going to take a lot of cannons to deal with that. But I like that MbL's kind of pushing from multiple fronts at once. Honestly, I'm really liking Mount Kailash. Like, even remove the relics aspect of this map. I feel like this map has had a lot of really good games. This is a big old Hussar snipe. Stirrup Hussars are not units that you take lightly. Well, I mean, I guess you can take them lightly, but you do so at your own peril. Another castle on the way, and MbL's population's dropping a little bit. But he is just being so efficient in these fights. And now there's still another Treb left. Yeah. Tiny bit of res. Like, look at his gold income, guys. He has 0 bills on gold. Literally no gold income other than his 11 relics. And it's like, Jordan's just not even trying to contest the middle. And his farms. Oh, yeah, that's true, that's true. His farms are worth like another relic and a half. Yeah, exactly. You know, since the only gimmick of this tournament is the maps and the map contest aspect, like, other than that, it's just a very sort of standard 1v1 tournament. Like, the maps better be good, right? Otherwise, you just have such a, I think, a generic and forgettable 1v1 tournament. I mean, like, sure, it's high profile, and, you know, the Red Bull tickets are also a contributing factor, but to really be a memorable event, the maps have to be exceptional. And I think that's what we're getting so far. Oh yeah, Mad Catter has made some great maps. I mean, like, we just have some great map creators out there. Anyway, the good old 9k army value coming in. Classic 12 relics. You know, the huge. 6 relics in this monastery, 6 relics in that monastery. And the thing is, like, MbL's playing this so safe. It's not like he is like, oh, I just have all these relics, I win this game easy mode. It's, okay, I have the relics, it's gonna set me up for a great win, but I'm not just going to be careless and just run units into my opponent thinking that I'll just trade better. He's taking super efficient fights, and there's the GG called. At the end, we have 12 total relics for MbL. Yeah, applying just enough pressure on multiple fronts as well. And he is keeping his hopes and dreams alive. What? No, Burgundians have bombard towers. Oh my goodness. What a game. 4.5k relic gold, which also means 4.5k relic food. Oh man, we're taking off the sweatshirt. Over double the gold, in fact. What a wild game. Yes, there's a loser's bracket anyway. Still, that was MbL's last home map.